ولا يرهق وجوههم قتر ولا ذلة.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear viewers, welcome to the new series of this program or this show, series of errors and correction in worshipping. This is the third episode. We're going to cover some errors that Muslims fall into, and one of the errors that Muslim men and women fall into is actually when you are performing salah in a place there is no carpet or there is no, it is also the sunnah that you wipe this place only once. You should not keep doing like this, unless there is, of course, something, if you see this is some dirt or actually something, will distract you from salah, go to another place. But the sunnah, when you clean the place, it's only once. You just move it once, not two, three times. If there is some there is some stones, small stones, then you can make it, all flat. Taswiyataha, make it flat, and then perform salah. Also, one of the errors that many Muslims fall into is when unless you are yawing and then you want to cover your mouth. Of course, Rasulullah ﷺ, he said, when this happened to you, cover your mouth because the devil will enter. that تثاءب أحدكم فليجعل يده على فمه فإن الشيطان يدخل. Rasulullah ﷺ, he said, when you are make this, when you wow any time, then you should just cover it. But don't make it a habit all the time, when you are performing salah. Raising your voice. Some Muslim, when they are performing salah, especially in the masjid, and that the Muslim must recite Al-Fatiha after the Imam is finished. But some Muslim, when they recite Al-Fatiha after the Imam he finish Al-Fatiha, then he start, reciting it loudly. And this is absolutely will distract and will disturb the Muslim next to you, to your left, to your right or to your left. So actually you should recite Al-Fatiha very quietly and silently. You don't have to read your voice. Even during Salat al-Dhuhr al-Asr, because Salat al-Dhuhr al-Asr, you will be reading Al-Fatiha and you will be reading another surah. Same thing, apply the same thing. When you're reading Al-Fatiha or the surah after Al-Fatiha, you should not raise your voice because Dhuhr is silent. It is a silent salah, and Asr also is a silent salah. So no need to raise your voice. First of all, because it is silent salah. Secondly, because to avoid disturbing your brothers next to you, to your left or to your right. Also, some Muslim, and this is good actually, they care too much in performing salat, the late salah, al-qiyam al-layl. But it is not recommended that you continue standing all night, because if you continue standing all night, definitely you will be tired, and then you may miss Salat al-Fajr. So it is not recommended for the Muslim to stand, all night, standing until Fajr, because if you do this, because Rasulullah ﷺ said, "Ana usalli wa anam." There are three companions came to Rasulullah ﷺ, and they said to him, one of them said, "I will not get married, I will not marry women." The second one said, "I will not eat the meat." And the other one said, "I will fast and I will not break my fast." Rasulullah ﷺ heard about them. He said, "Where are they?" And when he met them, said, "Are you the people who said this?" They said, "Yes." He said, "No, but me, I sleep, I stand up and I sleep, and the other one, and I get married, and I eat the meat. I fast and break my fast. And this is my way. This is my sunnah. Whoever contradict my sunnah is not among me." So you should not just bring something from your own mind. He said, "No, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam." Why? Those three people said, "Well, he's a prophet. He's a messenger. So Allah has forgiven him, you know. So that's why he sleep and stand at night. That's why he fasts and he breakfast. That's why he get married. So Rasulullah said, I am the one who fear Allah the most of you. So don't, this is my sunnah, follow my sunnah. Fast and break your fast. Get married and stand in the night and sleep. So it is not really recommended that the Muslims stand all night until Fajr just performing Salah. Also, one of the errors also is people, especially on Friday. One of the errors many people fall into, when he came late to the masjid during Friday or any Salah, he will come and, you know, pass by the people. He will jump the shoulder. He will jump the shoulder of the people who are sitting ahead of him. We call it takhatti al-riqab. This is actually, you are hurting the people. You are committing a sin. If you really care for the first row, then you should come early. You don't wait at home or at work, then you come late at Jum'ah or any Salah. Even if you want to come to Salat al-Fajr, you want to come Salat al-Asr, al-Dhuhr, if you really care for the first row. Also, even if you see a space, even if you came to the masjid and you saw a space in the first row or in the second row, if this, you know, if there is a space, if there is a way to go to that place, fine. But if you have to pass by your foot the shoulder of other people, you should not do that. This is actually what you should do. Once you enter the masjid, in the first space you see for you, you just go there and then perform the sunnah of the masjid and wait. Now, after the iqamah, if there is a space on the row at the front of you or the second row, and you can walk without hurting people, this is no problem. But when you come to the masjid, don't pass by the shoulder of your brothers Muslim. Also, some people, you know, they have doubts, you know, they have, when they enter the masjid, after this, you know, sat down in the masjid, or when he enter, the shaitan maybe whisper in his ear, and he told him, you have invalid wudu, you have past wind. And Rasulullah he said, don't believe this until you hear sound or you smell, you know, something. If you smell or you hear sound, you know, that you pass wind, then you believe it. Otherwise, don't listen to that, because this is from shaitan. Also, don't, people, when you are performing Salah, you know, some people, you know, after he finish Salah, he stand up immediately, and then he want to leave the masjid or even the musalla, and he passed by the front of the people who did not finish their Salah. So the Rasulullah he said, the one who pass at the front of his brother, if he knows the sin or the punishment that he will get, he will be standing 40. So the one who narrated this hadith, he said, I don't remember. Rasulullah said 40 days or 40 months or 40 years. So it is really a sin that you pass by somebody who performing Salah. If you finish your Salah, you came early and you finish the Salah with the Imam, and then your brothers who just came late and he did not finish the second rak'ah or the third rak'ah, it is not allowed that you pass by his front of him. Try to go to the left, go to the right. Try to find you a way without passing by your brother. Also, the Muslim, when he walked into the masjid to make sunnah, and it is also recommended that you perform salah with something at front of you. You should put sutra, means something at front of you, so when the people pass by, they don't cut your salah. So it is also recommended, you know, one of the error, people, when they walk into the masjid, he just go to any place and perform salah. The sunnah and the correct thing to do is you bring a sutra, something, you know, at front of you, like, you know, a small, anything, you know, a small piece of food, even if you have your wallet, or you have your mobile, or you have anything, just you put it at front of you, you know, it's better not to, if you can do that, it's better not to perform salah without something, you know, shield or, you know, a small thing at front of you, what you call it, sutra in the masjid. Also, unfortunately, this is what I'm going to cover now. Also, one of the error, people spit in the masjid, you know. You're not, of course, this is the house of Allah, first of all, that we should make it clean, and we should also participate, you know, in cleaning the masjid, because this is the house of Allah. This is a worshipping place. So the people, you know, should not spit, you know, on the masjid. But if you have to, you know, otherwise you don't make it, you know, don't spit towards the Qibla, you know, neither to the right side, you know, if you have to. If you are there, especially if there is nobody. But the best thing to do, you have to have some tissues in your pocket. Now, this is actually applied maybe a long time ago when the masajid are not furnished. It's, you know, the masajid are full, you know, people perform salah on gravel, or sometime they perform salah on the soil, on the sand, you know, on the floor. Then if you spit to the left, you know. But nowadays, all masajid are furnished with carpet. So, and the tissues now available. Tissues are available, or napkin, you know. Try to have something in your pocket. And if you know that you are a person who really always, you know, being forced to spit, keep something in your pocket, you know, keep some tissues in your pocket, so to avoid, you know, spitting on the masjid. Also, sleeping before Isha, it is not, of course, this is one of the errors, people, because if you sleep before Isha, you may miss Salat al-Isha. So you should better wait until Isha time, then you sleep, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, we conclude our episode today. We're looking forward to see you again, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.